You see a game, you've never heard of it, and you decide you want to find out more about it. Maybe it had neat screenshots or your friend suggested it. Maybe you saw a GIF on Reddit. You go online and you search for a preview or a review or a first impression and you come across a video. Maybe you like the style and watch a few others. Maybe you're standing in the aisles of a Best Buy and you just really want to know if it's worth buying, so you skip to the end for a summary. Maybe you just wanted to see a specific thing to help you decide between two choices since you can only afford one game. In this way, you've interacted with dozens or hundreds of creators all across the spectrum of the internet. My name is Moriarty, and I'm one of the creators here on CRIMEWAR Gaming, and this video is all about creation, inspired by the Internet Creators Guild's #CreateICG project, which you can read more about in the description. Creation has moved from being something only the few with the finances, access, distribution, and community could do, and moved further and further out of their control into the ownership of the many. Game development started as an indie hobby, with most of the original games built by geeks on their homebrew computers, hard-coding games into the very bits of their systems, and then slowly taken over by or becoming the behemoth organizations that would assume control of the entire industry. Only recently, with the introduction of Steam Greenlight, PlayStation Partner, Xbox Indie, and others, have we, as consumers, been able to experience games as original gamers did, straight from the developer. Often terrible, but with many diamonds in the rough. This plethora of choice has led to a huge lack of information about most of these games and led to a series of fortunate events. The number of games available meant that the largest brands could not possibly cover every single one, allowing communities to form around smaller independent creators. Conversely, the huge amount of content also meant that developers could no longer get their products in front of these large brands, leading them to give away access to small creators. The increased usage of YouTube meant that you could have tens of thousands of channels with varied styles, content, quality, and interests, expanding the distribution of this content well beyond what even the most expansive television package could offer. Toss in a little AdSense, sponsorships, bootstrapping, and crowdfunding sources like our own Patreon, and suddenly financing isn't under the control of major industry either. For the first time, both the core products being created and the derivatives afterwards are primarily coming from the crowd. From you and me, the game developer, the YouTube content creator. But most importantly, now the forgotten individual viewer also determines what succeeds. Creators look at YouTube and say, it's crowded, it's overcrowded, it's beyond flooded, and see this as the death of content creation. It's too hard, too difficult, too impossible to be seen, and yet here, this channel, with well under 100,000 subscribers, has you, the viewer, choosing to be a part of our creation journey. Choosing to listen and engage, reaching out in the comments to educate us or make jokes or simply let us know how much you like a video. You, the viewer, are even more instrumental now. Before, when you watched a show on the big three, if something was wrong or you didn't like it or you did like it, there was no way that you could get your thoughts in front of the creators of those shows. They had the access, not you. They sold you to finance themselves with advertising. Decided whether or not you could even watch their shows by locking down distribution and creating massive artificial communities without regards to the individuals that actually form it. You, the viewer, were a commodity and not a valued member of the creation process. Now, though, this has changed. When you like a video, you reach that creator directly. When you leave a comment, you are talking to that creator directly. When you support them financially, you are supporting the creator of the content that you enjoy directly. You, as the viewer, now have the ultimate say in content creation. It is a truly magnificent set of circumstances where the entire chain comes from the people. You see a game that looks interesting, made by a small team of gamers who wanted to create a game for you. You don't know much about it, so you look up a video made by a small team of gamers who wanted to create a video for you. Maybe you buy the game, maybe you share the video, but either way, you have all the power in this relationship. I want to thank the Internet Creators Guild for giving us the opportunity to speak about creating and what it really means to us as creators. I also want to thank all of the creators on CRIMEWAR who put out content on a daily basis so that we can create the ultimate gaming channel for you, the viewer. If you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to subscribe for more gaming content. Check out the Patreon if you'd like to help support us. And you can find more #CreateICG videos by clicking the video on the right. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.